Bill and Ernie, now at 4:30.
Look, this is Monticello, not Broadway. I can't afford to pay that. Oh, all right, well, now at least we're in the same ballpark. Why don't we see
Hey,
if we
wheeling
can
and
make it
dealing
home?
again, right?
Hold on. Hi, Jody, there's something I wanted to ask Preacher. Could you excuse us for a second, please?
Sure. I'll go get into my makeup.
How is she?
How's she look, man?
Come on, you know what I mean. Is everything all right with you two? She tuned to the same station all day now?
Well, I mean, she's trying, Gavin. You gotta give her a break. I mean, she's not all there yet, but she's trying.
Did you figure out what's wrong with her yet?
No, man, no more questions, all right?
Preacher? Mrs. Rader, you still there? I'm really sorry to keep you waiting. Look, the money is fine. Are you sure that Shelley got the script I sent? Because I may need her as soon as next week. We're dark Monday, but I'd want her for Tuesday's performance. I know it's not much time. Can she do it? I certainly hope you're right, because unless something happens at tonight's performance to change my mind, Shelley Franken will be playing Elvira.
Yes, that's right. It's Dee Dee Bannister. Look, has there been any change at all in her condition? What do you mean she's been moved? Where? Well, what kind of special room? Look, this is Detective Calvin Stoner of the Monticello Police. What do you mean, like a padded cell? Well, I don't care what you call it these days. That is exactly what it is. Oh, Dee Dee, God, this can't be happening.
Hello.
Hi.
I fixed us some dinner. I hope you're hungry because the recipe was for 6 people.
Miles, I think Derek suspects what happened between us in Fair River.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Cascade, the dishwasher detergent that leaves dishes and glasses virtually spotless. And by Love's disposable diapers. Your baby's comfort begins with Love's.
Love. Oh, the day we came home from the hospital. Daddy was so nervous, but he took care of everything.
Keeping these guys comfortable has always been important. That's why Cassidy wears Love's. It cradles him in comfort. We tried some elastic diapers that cost less, but they didn't all fit like Love's. Look, if the padding's real wide, it bunches up a lot between his legs. Now, Love's padding is curved like an hourglass to fit Cass comfortably.
When it comes to our little superstar, we won't settle for anything less than love. Your baby's comfort begins with love, love.
When the Simpsons left for vacation, Mrs. Simpson asked Mr. Simpson,
Did you load the dishwasher?
I loaded the dishwasher.
but when they came back from vacation, Mrs. Simpson discovered
You didn't run the dishwasher.
You just said to load it.
These have been sitting around a week. Nothing's gonna make them look good.
Try Cascade. It cuts right through dried-on food. And Cascade doesn't stop there. Look, most detergents can leave drops that spot, but Cascade sheeting action leaves glasses virtually spotless.
They're not gonna look good.
They look good.
They look great. What did I tell you?
For virtually spotless dishes, try Cascade. It doesn't just clean, it goes all the way to clear.
Mitzi, you shouldn't eavesdrop.
Well, is it true? Is Shelley Franklin gonna play Elvira?
Ask me after tonight's performance.
You gonna give Jody another chance?
I have to, Mitzi. But everything's in place if she lets me down again.
Gavin, what's wrong with her?
I mean, didn't she say anything to you, woman to woman?
Well, no. I mean, just that she's trying to concentrate and do a good job. But Gavin, it's so weird. It's like her mind is not on the play. I mean, last night, she cut half a page right out of the play.
Tell me about it. It's not the first time, either.
So, Shelley Franklin, huh? She is a big star.
Ex-movie star.
Well, how can she be an ex? She's only 20 years old.
Well, I don't know the details, but after that one movie, what was it?
Wind Chimes. I saw it 4 times.
So did a lot of people. It grossed somewhere around $50 million.
It was so romantic. Cliff didn't like it.
Yeah, well, see, she couldn't handle the success. She fell into this fast Hollywood crowd, got into heavy drugs and drank, and then her next 2 films flopped.
Yeah, they weren't so romantic. Cliff liked University of Blood.
Yeah, well, anyway, she's got to pick up the pieces.
She dropped some of them in Monticello?
Mitzi, you and I having the same conversation?
I am.
Well, she's willing to come to Monticello because she's poison in both New York and Hollywood. She's got to start a career over somewhere. It's a little risky, but I think Shelley Franklin's name on the front of the theater may be just what we could use.
Calvin told me he gave Derek a report. Derek thought I should know about it, so Calvin says that Derek called my motel room in Fair River until quite late.
Why didn't Derek say something about when we saw him this morning?
I don't know. Maybe he was waiting for us to bring it up.
What? How? Oh, hi, Derek. Davy Oaks is safe, and by the way, if you were trying to get a hold of Chris, she spent the entire night in Myra.
Oh, I don't... God, it's all so complicated now. It wasn't then.
Chris, I've been thinking about what happened.
Oh, Miles, are you sorry you slept with me?
Oh, no.
You know, you're the first man I've been with since I came to Monticello. Not Walter, not Derek, not anyone. And when you, Derek, and I started doing things together, it was fun. I really needed that friendship. But I needed more, too.
Well, why me? Why not Derek? I mean, you and he were
just as
supposed to...
surprised as you are. I mean, Derek and I were moving very close. We were. But I began to feel there were all these strings involved. And with you, I knew there couldn't be.
Don't be so sure. There are always some strings.
Miles, I don't want to hurt Derek.
No, I don't either. But if he already suspects something, I suppose we have hurt him already.
Oh, God. I like him, you know, so much.
I know. I guess if you and I hadn't taken that trip to Fair River together, you might be with him tonight.
Oh, we did, didn't we? Nothing will ever change that.
Uh-uh.
So, what do we do now?
We have us some dinner.
You know, Raven, I don't believe you. You take money for an investigation you had no right to make.
I earned it.
That doesn't make it legal. And then you take all that money that you earned, and you buy clothes.
I did not spend it all on clothes. Some of it went to hire that guy to trace the microphones, and some of it went to Gunther.
All right, all right. Tracing the microphones wasn't that bad an idea.
It was a good idea.
Yeah, but then you take that money and you set up business as a dating service.
Well, it got me into the building, didn't it? And some of the clients are even paying me fees.
How many clients do you have?
11. 2 women and 9 men.
That's just great. By the end of the week, they all will have dated each other. What do we do then?
Well, we'll find new clients. You know, they each pay $100.
But that's fraud. All right, what else have you been up to? Come on, you may as well tell me.
Well, I sort of impersonated a magazine reporter to talk to Alf Mayhew, but I didn't get a chance to talk to him because he jumped out the window.
But he had already met you. How did you expect to get away with that?
Disguise.
All right, well, now we've got to figure out some way to salvage something from this mess.
What are you talking about, a mess? Thanks to me, we know that the people that bugged your study were system socialists.
International Systems Integration Specialists.
You're right, the people that own this building, and here we are, right under their nose, and they don't even know it. Come in.
Hello, Mrs. Hedgepeth. Working late tonight, aren't you?
The search for love is never ending.
Uh-huh. And this must be Mr. Hedgepeth at last. Donald Hex, Chief of Security. Welcome to the ISIS building.
What's wrong, Frank?
An anniversary should have a party.
Ah, the kids are busy.
Vera, they're almost here. I had to pick up some ragu stuff. Good. Like Mama says, you never have too much.
A card would have been nice.
A spaghetti dinner with ragu sauce always tastes special.
Here they come.
Come on, Frank.
That's why it's been a tradition for 3 generations.
Nice kids.
Ragu traditional spaghetti sauce for over 40 years. That's Italian.
In this puzzling world of vitamins and minerals, none of these leading brands is more complete than One A Day Plus Minerals. By comparison, Theragran M is missing 7 nutrients, Myadex 6, Unicap M 7. Of all these, One A Day Plus Minerals has the most complete vitamin and mineral solution to help you get what you need. In this puzzling world, none of these brands compare to One A Day Plus Minerals, the most complete solution.
Thank you, Mr. Hext. It's a pleasure to be here.
You didn't bring any champagne?
We're all out. Champagne?
Yes, Mr. Hex, I bring champagne for his new tenants. Isn't that nice?
Oh, well, if you gave champagne to Margot here, I'm sure that she had enough for both of us.
Oh, you.
Well, listen, if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
Oh, we won't, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What made you change your mind?
A number of things. Those microphones, the family of green vans, Mayhew taking a dive, they all lead to the ISIS building. You were right. It's not just a coincidence. I wish you'd gotten a less complicated cover, though.
Oh, come on, it's perfect.
Well, honey, if you're taking money from people to find dates for them, you're going to have to find dates for them.
Yeah,
But that's going to take valuable time.
we can handle it. Come on, Scholar, admit. I did a few right things while you were gone. Admit it.
All right, I mean, it wasn't such a bad thing that you hadn't got an investigation that you had no right to be in, but you should not have taken that money and bought clothes with it.
I earned it.
They have to go back.
Why? It was my money. I have a right to spend it any way I want to.
Oh, well then, all right. When we find my $40 million, we'll just say that that's my money, hmm?
No,
The dresses have to go back.
that's not fair.
Tough.
I wish you'd never come back from that jungle.
Right now, so do I.
Gavin, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, Jody,
I know. My performance wasn't much better tonight, was it?
Elvira just doesn't come alive for me anymore.
I don't know what it is.
Jody, I'm sorry. This is one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make, but I have no choice.
You want to replace me? Gavin, I was good as Elvira. You said I was.
Past tense,
Well, I can still do it. I know I can.
but I don't know.
Look, Preacher and I are together again, and, I won't go to the video disco as often as I did before.
Jody.
Gavin, this job means a lot to me. I don't know what I'll do if I don't have it. Please.
Jody, it's not just you and me. There are a lot of people.
I know there are a lot of people depending on me, and I won't let them down. Gavin, I won't let you down. Please, please just give me another chance.
Yeah, well, I got that coroner's report on Mayhew's suicide.
Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. Is that it?
Well, unless you can come up with another witness who saw that letter get switched, that's it.
Well, suppose I told you that I have that witness.
Then I would want to know exactly why you haven't produced them before now.
Yeah, that's what I wonder myself.
Look, according to your own testimony, the only other person present was this Mrs. Hedgepeth, and she was gone by the time you claimed the switch was made.
But you saw the original envelope. I bet you she could remember whether or not it was handwritten.
Yeah, well, that might be a start.
The police haven't questioned her yet, have they?
No, Chris is supposed to talk to her tomorrow, but that's just to tie things up. We aren't expecting any amazing revelations.
Oh, I don't know. I bet you Chris will find out some things that she didn't plan to.
Bye-bye, good old pie.
Duncan Hines cake rises so high.
New Deluxe Yellow rises to new heights of moistness.
This is the day of new taste.
Deluxious.
This is the day of new moistness.
Super creamy batter for higher moistness. New heights of moistness.
Now America's rising to a new taste. Rising high to a new taste.
Moisture.
Duncan Hines Deluxe.
Deluxious.
Duncan Hines Deluxe.
Rises to new heights of moistness.
Duncan Hines Deluxe.
Deluxious.
Huh?
You're Joe the plumber?
Yeah, short for Joanne.
Can you save my sink?
Saved. Now this.
Last night's dinner.
And germs. You need Comet, the 2-in-1 cleanser. Only Comet's got chloranol. Comet cuts through tough, greasy food stains better than other leading cleansers. Plus, only Comet says it disinfects.
Where did you learn that?
My Aunt Josephine.
To wipe out stains and kill household germs, get Comet.
The 2-in-1 cleanser.
Look for great values on Comet now in the fall cleaning display at your store.
Fresh ground cinnamon. It makes a delicious difference in my cinnamon rolls. I'm Mrs. Olson. You know, the right ingredients are so important in good cooking. That's why Folgers is good cooking. It has that just right, delicious ingredient, mountain-grown coffee. The richest kind. Delicious. Now that's mountain-grown coffee. Folgers is good cooking.
Jody, I want to believe you. But I'm not sure that you think you can still play Elvira.
I can.
I'll consider it.
Oh, Gavin, thank you.
No, there are considerations.
Well, what are they?
You have to agree to work very hard and concentrate.
I promise.
You can forget about staying out late at the disco.
All right.
And you have to forget about Robbie Hamlin.
What?
That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
Well, Gavin, I don't know if you have the right to tell me who I can or cannot see.
Maybe not, but I am.
Yes, but well, that is...
No, wait. You said that you and Preacher are back on the right track.
Preacher, yeah, we are. Yes, of course I accept your conditions. Anything.
All right, then we have one more chance.
Okay. I promise.
Promise?
Promise.
You ready to go home?
Yes.
You going home?
Yeah. Don't worry. Thanks a lot, Slick.
I hope it works out.
If Derek doesn't suspect, it might be better to just keep it that way.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I don't want to try to start sneaking around behind his back.
That's not what I'm suggesting.
Well, what? What is the alternative?
As wonderful as it was, as much as we both needed each other, we don't repeat it.
Is that what you really want?
Miles, you and Derek have been friends for a long time. Are you really willing to risk losing this friendship? What about Jody? You told me
Now
how
you're
she
talking
reacted
about
the first...
other people. I'm talking about us. I know the stakes that are involved.
Such a dilemma.
Well, I have to say this. It's more of a dilemma probably for you than it is for me.
Miles, what do you want?
You.
That doesn't help solve anything.
Maybe not. I'll tell you something. Despite all the people involved, Jody, who might think I'm rushing into an involvement too soon, Derek, even myself, I don't know whether I'm ready for this kind of relationship. Despite all of that, I still know that I don't want one night in a Fair River motel to be our last.
All right, I'm on my way home, Mitzi. You sure Cliff is coming to pick you up?
Oh, yeah, he's just a little late, that's all.
All right, just make sure you lock up the outside door, okay?
All right, right.
And not a word to anyone About Shelley Franklin, understood?
Torture wouldn't drag it out of me.
Good.
Later.
Hey, Gavin.
Hey, Cliff, she's in the office.
Oh, hang on. I'm sorry I'm late. I had to talk to Kelton.
How's Dee?
She's, no change. Sorry.
They won't let me see her, Cliff.
She doesn't want to see anyone. She's, very ill. But she'll get better.
Yeah, I know she will. I have a secret.
Tell me.
Cliff, now you have got to promise not to breathe a word of this to anyone.
I promise.
Okay. Gavin is thinking of replacing Jody with Shelley Franklin.
The movie star?
Yes.
Oh, she did that wonderful movie, University of Blood.
Wind chimes.
Wind chimes, you kidding me? All that romantic stuff and kissing. Oh, I hate it. Yick. I'd really only be happy if you were playing Elvira.
No, Cliff, I have come to the definite conclusion that I will never be a star.
You have?
Well, just for the day, I mean.
Well, you'll always be a star in my eyes.
Oh.
No, hey, hey, where are you going? Hey.
This is so stupid. I haven't seen you for 2 weeks. I miss you. I don't want to sit here and fight. I want to make love.
One of the lessons you're going to have to learn in life, Raven, is that you can't always get what you want.
Well, why not? I have needs, and one of them happens to be clothes.
Sorry, Geraldine.
And another happens to be a wish that I can yell in my house when I want to. And another one of them is that I want to be able to make love to my husband whenever I want to. Is that so much to ask for?
No.
Can we be friends again?
Right, but from now on, we make joint decisions about how we're going to spend the money, no matter who earns it.
Okay.
And addresses go back.
Can I keep just one?
All right, one. Time to go to bed, Asta. That's right, go to little parrot heaven. Be quiet. Good bird. On you.
Hi, Miles. Miles?
Oh, hey, hi. Where were you? A long way off. Time for bed.
Hey, we'll check you later, all right?
Right.
Something's definitely on that man's mind, you know what I mean?
How about you? Would you like a sandwich?
Sandwich? Nah, you know what I like.
What would you like? Besides that.
Well, yes. Why don't you surprise me? Because I'm sure you know what's best for me, right?
Yeah, whatever I think is best. Robbie knows what's best.
Come on, what's the matter with you?
What?
Straighten up. What's the matter with you? Come on.
So you're saying I'll make more money if I use cheaper ingredients and fillers?
Yes, you will.
No, I won't. Young man, you might know bookkeeping, but you don't know a thing about Hillshire Farm smoked sausage. People buy my smoked sausage in Polska, Kielbasa, because I make it with farm fresh cuts of pork and beef, hand-trimmed, lean and tender.
Dinner's ready.
Quality meat makes Hillshire Farm
Delicious. I wouldn't change a thing.
Hillshire Farm, America's favorite smoked sausage.
I come home from a day in the city to
country kind of pretty.
Sears Open Home is on sale now. Furniture and furnishings for every room.
Dusty rose, peaches and creams, calicos for country dreams.
Now save 10 to 40% on all Open Home. Sheets just $6.99. Bath towels just $4.99. For the home of your life.
There's more for your life at Sears.
Great day in the morning, in the afternoon.
On Loving.
Leaving you was the hardest thing that I've ever done. I'm going to go out and get what I need to be happy. With you or without you.
That's all our marriage means to you. And you just better get on with it.
Loving.
Skylar Whitney joined his wife today.
I know.
You want us to cancel the lease, get him out of the building?
That would look too suspicious.
What then?
We watch. Nothing more. For now.
Whatever you say.
But this attorney, Nelson, he is determined to make trouble.
I agree. Nelson won't stop simply because the coroner discounted his testimony about me switching Mayhew's suicide note. And it's Nelson's partner, Dee Dee Bannister, who's been the most sensitive to the system.
A way must be found to neutralize Nelson. Soon.
I'll see what I can do.
Preacher, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't want to lose my job. And most of all, I don't want to lose you because I love you.
Oh, baby, I love you too. Stop. Stop.
Introducing Glade Spin Fresh, the bathroom tissue roller turned air freshener.
Fresh in the spin, fresh smell. Fresh in the spin.
Fresh idea.
New Glade Spin Fresh. Give it a spin.
New Glade Spin Fresh, the air freshener that's a bathroom tissue roller with fragrance beads inside for a powerful burst of freshness every time you spin the roll and light continuous freshness when you don't. So make your bathroom
Fresh in the spin. Give it a spin. New Glade Spin Fresh. Give it a spin.
Brighten up the old routine with the music of Nestle Crunch.
Creamy milk chocolate is the melody. Crispy crunchies are the harmony. The two together are music to munch. Let's hum a few bars of Nestle Crunch. Tippity tapping through your day, bright and lively, that's the way. Brighten up with you, Nestle Crunch is music to your mouth.
TV's more complicated. Local, network, cable, pay. To watch the best that's on, pick up the best. This week's TV Guide. TV Guide helps you decide.
Friday, things heat up on lottery. When a friendly card game
This poker game is worth $3 million.
turns into the biggest pot in history.
Reggie's hyperventilating!
Lottery. Then,
I don't want you to be hurt, Daddy.
a mysterious murder.
I'm coming in.
Pits Matt Houston against the mob.
Consider Houston dead.
Matt Houston at the lottery, Friday starting at 9, 8 Central and Mountain. On the season premiere of Benson. It's time to jump for joy when Denise and Pete tie the knot.
We should have tied something to the bumper.
Don't give me any ideas, Cross.
Benson premieres Friday. Then, George and Catherine are newlyweds, but the honeymoon is about to be crashed.
So yours.
Did we just buy a child?
Webster, the new kid in town, premieres Friday.
I'm nuts.
It all starts at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
If you're poor in Kellogg's cornflakes, you've earned a special place on the front of America's favorite cereal. Sit down to a familiar face, the face of a Kellogg cornflake lover, the face of America too. When you sit down to America's favorite cereal, the face on the package is you. So sit down to a familiar face.
On
Ryan's Hope.
It's a 48-hour tour. You're going to have to sleep at the estate.
Bill and Siobhan on a hot assignment. As they take the plunge, their dreams come true. But danger from a past love could destroy their happiness.
If we don't stop now, there's going to be trouble.
Look, I know you still love Joe. What's happening here between us is something real. Siobhan, let's go inside. Now.
The romance heats up on Ryan's Hope. Weekdays